Stream has started. Welcome in, everybody. That off there. Today's the 3rd of December, Friday. I do stream every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Got Christmas music playing. Let's get the info command up to date. Last few streams we were working towards kind of understanding the changes in 1.18. So I did a video covering cool tricks you could do in the lush caves, as well as in the dripstone caves. I also did a video going over everything you should do before you update. Then I did a video just going over the basics of what 1.18 offers. And then today I did a video that kind of covers everything that's also 1.18. I notice I'm missing some links. Let me add them in right now. Oh. Void bases. I'm missing my Enderman video link. I don't think it comes with the world download. So good. Pick my. Oh. Okay, I had that link, I guess, in my info command. But yeah, so I did 4 different videos, kind of covering the basics. 1.18 so far. One about the new caves. One about rares. One about the general of 1.18, and one about the more specifics of 1.18. What I got left on my list to do is a video. Update video on mining, mining tactics. I already did like 2 videos about mining for the new caves, but I put them out like almost a year ago. I put them out, maybe like 8 months. So I either want to update those videos, to make a new video, or another thing on my list is the axolotl. I feel like the mining is more important, but I do have to. Yeah, I feel like the mining is more important than the farms. Maybe let me change my title of my stream. Welcome everybody. We got Rocket in the chat. We also got a new viewer, Taran. Welcome in. We got Nipo saying yo. We also got Dylan DC. Says, hey Ray, thanks for the mention in your newest video. No problem, man. Thanks for showing me those cool seeds. I'm excited to see what you find. I also I linked your channel. I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel the first time I talked with you, but I got that link now. Maybe you can get up to 1,000 subs. Pretty cool. Pretty big milestone, I think. You get something special? I think you do get something special, 1,000 subs. We also got Almond Tech in the chat. How goes it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my stream tab because I think the mining's more important than the farms. I kind of forgot about the mining thing that's on my list. How is everybody doing this lovely Friday? How do I change my stream name? I think I have to go onto Twitch. Would I need to go creator video? Let me change the title of it. The 1 to 18 Minecraft means I'll do new mining strats. That works. Okay. The title should be up today. I think it switches it instantly. Oh, we got Sandtrove in the chat saying hi, new viewer. I got Vision Dragon here. They design an infinite storage, infinite amounts of items until your game crashes. Yeah, I made an infinite storage. Ooh, maybe like 5 years ago I made one. But you can actually retrieve stuff and put stuff into it. Dylan DC says normally you got community post at 1K, but they changed it to 500 subs. Okay, you can monetize the channel at 1K subs if you have 4,000 watch hours. How many do you have, if you don't mind me asking? 4,000. I just kind of forget how hard is it to get to 4,000. Not even sure what I have. But at least I have community posts. That's cool. Okay, so I update the title of the stream. We might be able to hop in the testing server. Oh, I have to restart my game. So the music's playing. That's good. I also got the controls up. Audio's working. Probably won't send out announcements on YouTube. Or should I? Oh, they got 1.18.1 pre-release 1? How did I miss that? I guess I was so busy making my video. What did they fix? Oh, that's 1 hour ago. We can take a look at that. I also need to make a new Minecraft version. I don't think it works if I try to play Minecraft 1.18. I think it's gonna crash. Who else we got in the chat? We got Claire here saying hello, new viewer. Breakpoint's here. We got Omar saying hello. Doom is in the chat saying hi, one of our stream moderators. If any of the stream mods want to do any kind of polls or anything like that, go right ahead. Dylan DC says they got 1,500 watch hours, half of that for one video. Oh, you had one video that was really popular. Nice. Okay, so you're getting close to getting monetized, your channel, you're saying? Oh, I think actually Minecraft did work. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Should I send out announcements? I'm streaming and might as well. I take a look at the the pre-release. That's all about. Okay, so now notice I'm streaming.
I just realized my Prime sub lapsed. Here's another one.
Whoa, we got Googly Moogly, very cool name, 64, saying hi Ray. And then we got Breakpoint coming in with the resub, using his Prime for 2 months. Saying, I just realized my Prime sub lapsed. Here's another one. Thanks so much, Breakpoint. Welcome back to the Gordy gang. So you got the 2-month badge. Much appreciate all the support. If you guys are subbed or wondering what happens if you do become a Twitch sub, someone do !sub. There's a document covering all the goodies that you get with that. We also got No Ben coming in saying hello, as well as we got Devilish is here. Welcome in, everybody. We got Irfan. Hope you guys are all having a good day. What I'm going to do is, for those of you guys that are sub to me on YouTube and also have the bell turned on, I'm going to send out an announcement, letting people know that we're going to start up the stream. The last stream that we did Wednesday stream. The Wednesday stream we looked at to see if anything like major was really breaking 1.18. For the most part, we didn't really run into anything. But today's stream, we're going to work on the next part, which is trying out the new mining strategies. 1.18 means new mining strats. Vid will be on YouTube. Let's see. Once complete. As you guys are waiting, you guys can check out my other social links. Make sure you're subbed on YouTube as well, have that bell turned on. Don't miss out on notifications of streams as well as videos. I did upload a new video today. What do you guys think of new video today? I tried to put in some kind of cool tricks to do with new changes. Do 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 do. I think I'll probably be doing, probably try to do some testing on the actual server. Server is updated to 1.18. You guys can join there if you want to. Also find that information on my Discord. All you guys are already on my Discord server. I'm in the voice call if you guys want to hop in and listen in. Okay, so I'm going to send announcements off on YouTube, also on my Twitter. Awesome. Okay, so that is finished. Turn this off. So, welcome everybody. I am on the server. Welcome, Max. Give ourselves some night vision. Okay, mic's still working good. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I love it when those pillars go into the lava. I don't know if you guys seen that in my my video today, but I have a little bit of that in there. Okay, so first one to do is we're gonna look at this. The new pre-release that just came out. Black Moons is here. And hello in the chat. We also got Gabo. Creeper Boy's here. Welcome everybody. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the follow button. Don't miss out on future streams. So this is the pre-release. 1.18.1. Not released in first pre-release 1.18.1. This will be fairly small release that will fix a few stability issues and a few bugs. We aim to release this version end of next week. End of next week, so that's probably going to be oh wait. No, this is the end of this week, so end of next week. The 3rd, so around the 10th maybe. Technical change as a fixed issue with causing players a low bandwidth connection timed out. Fog now starts further away from the player to make distance rain more visible. Oh, okay. Instead of applying fog in its spherical volume, it now applies it as a cylindrical. Oh, so that means you should be able to look downwards more nicely. You can probably revert it back to the previous one. Load. Observes acting without any updates nearby, causing the clone command. Chunk render distance on server seems shorter than when it's. It looks kind of similar to the one. This is the problem I was having with observers. Oh, they renamed it. So it's caused by the clone command. Clone command, huh? Caused by the clone command, copying some extraneous tick from outside of this. Really? That is strange. Okay, at least I figured it out. I'm trying to think if I use clone command there. It's very possible I did use a clone command. But yeah, it looks like they fixed that's good. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that was in that update. There'll probably be, like I said, it'll probably come out a few more. Weird, that's really weird. I'm just thinking about the whole clone thing. But yeah, today we're going to be looking at mining tactics. So I did a video a while ago when they first came out with the mining tactics. Oh, does this not work? Wait, can you? Oh yeah, you can't pause the game. Can't pause the game in multiplayer. Lux is saying hi. Also got Danny in the chat. Volcano saying hi. He says, built your shulker farm. I can't get the snow golem in the right place. Can you help me? Watch the tutorial. Yeah, you build a snow golem sideways, and then as soon as you spawn them in, well, it depends which one you're using. I would recommend using my, always check my descriptions. I put the newest version in there, so I'd recommend first checking descriptions so you're using the most up-to-date version, then figure out how to do that by watching the tutorial. You can also ask for help on my Discord. have a whole Discord channel for people that need help with anything Minecraft related. Silver says the lag is too much today. Lag on the stream or in your Minecraft? Okay. So I kind of, it's been, like I said, it's been a while since I looked into mining, but they really haven't changed anything. Let me get to my video about mining. Mining. So what did I do? I did at least, yeah, I did one video. One video that's exclusively about mining. So maybe we'll quickly look over that video to see exactly what's all in there. This is the video. This video I talk about how they come in with the deeper cave. So this is already, actually, when was this video? I wish I would tell you the date. Nine months ago. Okay, 9 months ago. I made this video 9 months ago. This is the video. I'll paste it in the chat for you guys. Is there a better way to test mining Y levels than just normally mining? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean you can make some pretty good assumptions without even playing the game Minecraft. Super says, do you agree with the statement, diamonds are for peasants? But you do need diamonds in order to make netherite, so either get them from villagers or something else. Yeah, if you need help, Volcano, ask in my Discord. Make sure you add all the information there about what version you're using. If you're playing server and what farm you're using. Okay, yeah. So 9 months ago I made this video about mining in 1.18. I think for the most part it's still up to date. So I talk about how you can use TNT. Because TNT is more likely, I think it's the deep slate had lower blast resistance. So I guess the first thing we need to test to see if blast resistance works. Also talked about using moss, but then I talked about the downside of using moss to mine. We'll try that again today. And then I talked about how that looks. So if you see this looks fairly similar to what it looks now. Let me grab an image of what it actually looks like now. Trying to see if I notice anything big. Some of the ores kind of stretch differently, but I did save it. Okay, here it is. So this is how it is. This is how it is in beginning of 1.18 mining. This is how it is now. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same. Looks like copper went way deeper in the beginning. Now it doesn't go as deep. They actually moved copper up. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no, they moved it down. Okay. It was up. Yeah. I think this is that time where we were saying, oh yeah, we won't be able to get deep slate copper, emeralds, or coal because they're all pretty much too high. You could get coal and copper, but it's really rare. Compared it to now, you can definitely get copper. I know coal, people said it's easier to get coal in 1.17 because coal actually goes all the way down to the bottom and it's really thick. But still, overall, you're still gonna find quite a bit. The difference is there was just lumps of coal in this one. Oh, it's pretty blurry. Or there's lumps of deep slate, so you wouldn't always have that chance. Yeah, it's crazy. It's already been 9 months. What channel should you use? Volcano? Use the one that says help. Or you can ask. People will direct you. I mean, it's okay if people ask for help in this in the stream, but I'll just redirect them to the Discord. Okay, so anything else fascinating about this compared to what it is now? But I made my video based off of this, but this is what it is now. The main thing I guess that's wrong about my video now is the deep slate thing. Obviously, you can get all deep slate variations. Everything else looks pretty similar. This is gold. I guess there's more gold down here. Okay. So in the video, I think I still recommended mining at... Yeah, I recommended Y level 1. I think that's still the best because you get a bunch of variations. Then I went ahead and I cleared out chunk so we could kind of see how much ores there was. And then I talked about mining at the lower levels and using a beacon. Haste. I still couldn't instantly mine the deep slate. Then I talked about using TNT. We can give this a try. This is probably one of the bigger things to try out. And then I talk about mining on the surface. I think mining on the surface is kind of cool. Talk about mining with night vision. It's actually, the video overall is pretty useful. Can't remember what I'm talking about here. Oh, I'm talking about the different terrains. Oh, some bugs and stuff. I think I started getting off topic. Oh, then I started talking about how it's not really useful to mine. I remember that. At the very end of the video, I'm just like, yeah, these are all the mining techniques, but it's really not that useful to mine. You can get most of the stuff elsewhere. Okay, so which ones should we try first? I guess we can go in the same order as I did in the video. The first thing I talk about is how the explosion of TNT is actually pretty good. I guess we can look up, we probably look this up on the Wikipedia, what the explosion is. I think they might have fixed this. I don't think we can use this to our advantage, but we'll check. So if I look up the word blast on the Wikipedia, I should come up with something. Blast resistance, how easily something can get blown up. The stuff was really high blast resistance. Then it goes downwards. Let's find deep slate. So we got, oh, we got andesite here. So here's your end stone. End stone's pretty high up there. Then there's andesite. So all the 6s are all the same. So from there all the way down to bale, or from to tough blocks. So these are all exactly the same. So I think we're gonna find deep slate in here. Yeah, there's deep slate. The deep slates with cobblestone. What else we got here? We got stones here too. Fascinating. This is explosion. That's different than what hardness. Let's just verify this in game. Go on to my testing world. But people still mine Y level 11. 11 isn't actually bad. I think 1 is gonna be the best. Oopsies. I think 1's gonna be the best just because you get variety. Okay, so what do I want to get? I want to go into this world. Welcome in, JDE, new viewer. Also, Nagy here as a new viewer. Slow slate. Instead of calling deep slate, you call it slow slate. Hey, that's not wrong. It is slower to mine. It would be nice if the blast resistance was in the debug screen. That'd be nice too. And also the hardness. Apparently they did fix this bug in the next pre-release. Did I actually use a clone command here? I must have. Why would I use a clone? Maybe I cloned like this side or that side or something. Because I made this thing a long time ago. When Copper first came out, I made this. I wanted to see... What did I want to see? I put copper here, and then every time it would... Oh yeah, I want to see if the copper changing would make it send updates. So I put copper here, normal copper. And then as it updated, it pushed these blocks up. And then I wouldn't have to be watching there, and I could see that it actually worked. I don't remember using clone command. That's pretty cool that the devs figured out and fixed that. And I wasn't even sure what's going on there. But yeah, so I have these boxes here, or these cubes. Now people ask me why I have these here. This is how I test out how blast resistance stuff is. And then as they change it, I test it again. Okay, so we're going to be testing a few different things. I feel like I could probably do this test better, but let's do fill from here to here. 22 seems quite big. Yeah, whatever. 22. We'll first do stone. That'll be kind of like the basis, because normally use normally you do most running in stone, right? So if let's say we had TNT in this thing. Okay, that's pretty wussy. That only really blow one block away? I put TNT in there and blew it up, and that's in one block. Okay. How many of you guys watched my video that I put out today? Put out a new video about small but important changes in 1.18. I think there's a little bit of randomness because I actually blew up more deep slate than I did stone. That was deep slate, and then what's the other one I want to do? Oh, tough block. Right now we're just getting a sense at how difficult it's going to be to blow up. We can also do a few different tests too. Well, that's what it looks like. So it looks like they're all their blast resistance is all considered the same. Pretty much confirms what it says on Wikipedia. That means if you decide to blow up stone versus blowing up deep slate, it's not gonna make any difference. So I guess we can still use this to our advantage. This is different than hardness. The hardness is based off of like how difficult it is for you to break it. So obviously deep slate has a higher hardness than stone. The deep slate and stone has the same blast resistance. We could take advantage of that. Okay, I feel like we learned what's going on here now. Let's just double check the Wikipedia on hardness. Look at hardness. This is under breaking. Oh. Here's everything right here. Breaking? Is that what's under breaking? Oh, blocked by hardness. Here, maybe this is it. This is how hard something is. Okay. We start at 100 and go downwards. There's 5s, 4.5s. Here's deep slate. Wait, that's bricks though. Where's the actual deep slate? Deep slate is a 3, okay. Where's stone? Stone. There's cobble. Stone is easier than cobble. Oh, right, so 1.5. So there's stone, 1.5. That's why deep slate's so much harder to mine, because it's a 3 and normal stone's only 1.5. Hey, Techno Boy. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. We should be able to blow it up similarly than I did in my other video. But again, maybe I should, I think I also want to mention, if you decide to, if you either decide to mine in your 1.17 chunks or mine in your 1.18 chunks. So if this was a 1.17 chunks, do you get any advantage doing this? Well, I mean, there's a disadvantage of lava being right above your head. Because we don't have this lava anymore in 1.18. Not here, at least. So, I mean, one advantage is that you guarantee have deep slate here. I guess there's not gonna be any ores in this stuff that got converted, right? So the bedrock that they took away and swapped out with deep slate, you're not gonna find any ores in there. Maybe there's no reason to mine in your old chunks. unless you're mining considerably deeper. Like you could probably mine at this level. What is this? -2? -2. But you're still gonna lose out on some ores that were up there. Let's just fly around and just double check this. Maybe I'll verify this. So these big flat ceilings, like, yeah, I don't know about this. Like this. The ceiling's flat because it filled it in. GFGG, thanks so much for hosting. I think those easy rate points. I actually don't see that many flat ceilings. But this is a good example. Like, you don't see any ores in that flat ceiling. Okay, so I just want to make sure that there's no advantage to you mining in your old chunks. I don't think there is. Here you can obviously see what happened. The game tried to put Geo to the new spot, but I don't think it can even... Yeah, it cannot change anything that's going up there, so... I think that explains it. But there's probably no advantage, unless you're just digging, mining deep. Brazen says, I started a 1.17 hardcore world. I lost it yesterday, so now I have no need to change to 17 to 18. Isn't that how it goes? Stuff that was always changing. Okay. We have a few ideas what we're going to do. Let's hop into the testing server a little bit. I don't know if I want to build actual mining machine over there. Ollie says, in your video about the X-ray, did you use a resource pack called X-ray? Yeah, it's called X-ray something. You could probably just search online. So the moss block trick that I showed a long time ago, I said it wasn't useful. We'll try it again. I don't think it's gonna be useful, but we'll definitely give it a go. So let's, it might be a little bit slightly more useful just because deep slate is harder to mine, so it makes more sense to use it than stone. How do those guys spawn so close to me? Those guys, like, literally, can someone get a clip of that? Someone get a clip of that and put it on my Discord. I think those guys spawn closer than 24 blocks. I mean, I was kind of in the air, but it seems pretty close. Yeah, someone grab a clip of that and put it in my Discord. Oh, there's a special channel for that. But I think the problem with moss blocks... see. Yeah, I was gonna say the problem is that they're random. Let me get rid of these mobs. Hopefully making it peaceful doesn't break anything. We'll do mob spawning once. We put what this here offhand better. Maybe Has anyone ever tried like actually mining efficiently with moss? I feel like it's a joke. Drop TNT on the moss. Well, TNT does take 4 seconds to blow up. I don't know if there'd be much advantage to that. There's diamonds. I can see this being a tactic. Plus you also get like a lot of moss, which you could convert into more bone meal, right? But as I'm going down, it's definitely become less efficient because the minimum size that moss does is a 3x3. I guess they did change it so moss can go a lot higher now. Moss is going up there pretty well. But downwards is just a 3x3. Can you do a thunderstorm tutorial? Bone meal, an offhand thunderstorm tutorial. What would you want to do with the thunderstorm? It does say my chunk speedrun, which honestly sounds like a joke. They use these moss threats. Mine a chunk speedruns. Mine a chunk speedruns. I feel like there would be more efficient ways to do mine a chunk, but it I guess depends if you're actually physically mining or not. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't seem very efficient. Now, if understand if you're trying to make if you're making a really big wide area, like if you do this layer by layer, it would make sense. You're doing a big flat area, because then you could do something like this. Then you like mine everything in this layer, and then you'd go over here. Then you mine everything on this way. Like, if you keep doing this, then you go a layer down and you continue it back again. But if you're just trying to go downwards, I would not recommend it. World record for mining using moss. But what do they actually call mining? I mean, wouldn't you just put down a bunch of TNT and blow the whole thing up? Is that not considered mining? If you can't use TNT, then it would make sense. Use bone meal. Would moss also turn ores into moss? No. You see the new video that Mojang made? I think so. I don't know. Which one do you call new? I think the one where I said that they're gonna have a talk show on there sometime. Got using magma ravines and sponges for water. Magma made a strat using magma ravines, sponges for water. You're saying like they didn't mine as much because they found a ravine that was pretty much empty? I feel like Dylan could find like a world where there's like no blocks to start with, so you can mine really fast. Oh yeah, Minecraft's new video about candles cancel creeper parties. I didn't watch it. I mean, you guys want to watch it?
Blah blah blah, testing test.
Here, we can watch it.
Saying hello.
I didn't look at the camera again. Sorry.
We shouldn't say that.
That's loud.
One of our goals for 118 was to add strategy to mining. So we've kind of spread it out and said that each type of ore has its sweet spot. And some ores can be obtained in different ways even. For example, iron. If you want iron, you could go down to like the perfect height level for iron, or you can go high up into the
Grassroots
mountains.
ravines and
or you
sponges,
can go looking
mine a
for
chunk.
large
Okay, I
ore
gotcha.
vein. We basically want to make mining more interesting and more varied.
Don't expand bone mill
In
entire
118,
layer,
the
mining
ore
on layer
distribution
time.
has changed quite
That
a
sounds like it
lot,
would work.
Like, especially because we now have a higher world height. So we have like more vertical space to play around with, like how we want to distribute ore and how
TNT's
the underground
hard.
looks
I was
and
talking
how
about
the
using
world looks in
tunnel
general.
bore.
So one of the design pillars for this update was to make ore
TNT's long. Oh, I
mining more
see.
interesting. So
I see. For the speed run, they
you
want to be able to get
find
TNT.
ores
Gotcha.
in different places in different
Blade patches,
amounts.
lapis
What we mean by
veins,
large ore
strat
veins
work.
is
Is it
large.
worth it?
Like you find one, you recognize the signs, you find it.
I
and
mean
you start
finding
following it,
diamonds.
and it becomes like this mini game where you're trying to find out where does it go? Did it go into there, or does it go into that cave?
I feel like this video, they're just kind of repeating
to go
what's
there
in
and make a
118.
base, because you'll find so much probably. So we've seen examples where people can find.
GF said
even
it's
more
better to
than
mine
1,000
redstone
blocks of iron,
than
for
building a
example,
witch
in a
farm.
large ore vein.
Depends how much redstone you
The
need.
noodle caves and ore veins, their implementation is quite similar. Like they behave in similar ways in the way they are curly and the way they are.
Generation is
like,
completely
spread
different 1 to
out.
18. That's
So,
true.
that was interesting because we on Bedrock at least we first implemented the noodle caves. Like it was a win for us that they are both similar, and it was like a very elegant design, I would say, to have noodle caves and ore veins sharing a lot of like similarities in their implementation.
One thing I'm pretty proud of with the large ore veins, I guess, is that we wanted it to be fun.
Can you do
actual
one
mining.
mine-
I'm gonna
mine
share
one
a little
speed
story
chunk?
that one of my colleagues,
Do you have to
Corey,
gather all the
I don't know
material
if
and
he'll
stuff
admit it, but
yourself
he was a
ahead
bit
of time?
skeptical to large ore veins in general. But then when we did a playtest internally,
And do you, is it set
he
seed
just
or
disappeared
not?
underground for like 4 hours. The rest of us were playing and testing things. He was gone. And then he came up from the underground like 4 hours later saying, I found a large ore vein. And it was so fun seeing where it went, and I got so much iron, and I just couldn't stop. It was awesome. And we were like, yes, we got it.
So in 118, we're changing mob spawning, or specifically hostile mob spawning, to only spawn in complete darkness. Now, before this update, mobs would spawn in 7 and below, which was also always this magical number in Minecraft that you only knew about if you read the wiki or talked to your more technical friends. And I think now that they're only spawning in 0 light level,
Those
only
official
complete
speedrun, you start
darkness,
with
it's gonna be
nothing.
a lot more clear for our players to
The
see.
random seed or
And
set seed,
also
obviously.
enable you to do a bit more with your lights in your builds using candles, which are not completely light but still will stop mobs. I think it's gonna be a lot more creative and clear to our players. So Minecraft had this problem since forever. Of you building this little house and you put a little torch in it and you're all happy and you're going on to your mine and you come back and boom, there's a creeper party in your house. And why? It's because you forgot to light up this one block at the edge of the room. And I've been thinking a lot about this problem, and I think it was around a month after joining Mojang that I had the idea of the lighting changes. What if each torch you put on actually made your house safe? And I thought about this a lot, and I actually, one day after thinking about it for so long, I decided that I need to see it in front of my eyes. It was actually on vacation, but I got up in the morning and I had to do it, and I sat in front of my computer, and 2 minutes later, it was done, right? It was working. It was a 7 into a 0, and that's it. Still,
7 to 0.
It took a long time to get to you guys, right, to the players, and I think that's good. We want
Random
to be
seed,
safe.
set
We
seed
want
are
to be
different
sure
categories. Makes
that
sense.
This huge change we're doing is not just going to be thrown in. Now that players played with
Oh,
it
okay.
as well, and
I guess
we
this
got
video
some
was more of a kind of repeative. Letting people know what's going on. So I guess getting back to the moss technique. I guess the moss technique is useful if you're. But is it useful for? I guess it's useful for mining, but I don't know about if you're trying to get a specific ore. Because first of all, you typically would do your mining at the bottom parts of the world. So you're not going to have the advantage of having a nice big area. Like here I just found a decent sized area, but if you just start doing this inside of a cave or something, you're going to be pretty pinched in. Let's take a look at this image again. So obviously if you want like the most diamonds, you gotta be in the bottom of the world. I don't even think diamonds are that important. I think a lot of people would like to go for coal. You know, find a copper vein, or I say coal, I mean copper. Copper vein would be good, iron vein would be good. Moss would be really useful in that. Emeralds are just, they're just so thin in general. Most people play SS when it comes to doing chunk speed runs. What's SS? Oh, set seed. I gotcha. You should see if there's any tricks to finding clusters. You mean like the veins? Or veins? Some large veins. Hello, Pug. So it takes people about 1 hour to mine a chunk as a speed run. Oh, interesting. You're good at Azalea farm. Who needs coal? I mean, that's the thing. In my previous video, I came to the conclusion that, right, you get coal from like wither skeletons if you actually want coal. If you want gold, you make a pigment farm. If you want emeralds, you make a raid farm. Want iron, make an iron farm. Want copper, you make a drown farm. Drown farms are kind of annoying to make. They don't produce that much. Redstone is like a raid farm. What is left? Diamonds, you can trade villagers, get those. Lapis. I mean, you can get it from villagers. Is there anything I'm missing? That's everything. Lapis, how easy does it get lapis? Might make another page. Redstone. Okay, lapis is from trading. Is it pretty annoying to get lapis from trading though? Brown withers are great AFK with wolves. Browns? Browns, you don't AFK with wolves. You could, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean the drowns have to attack you in order for the wolves to attack back because they're not a skeleton type. Obtaining you can get from mining. And villager gift. Oh yeah, villager gift. That's probably the way I recommend it. Use my hero of the village. Raid farm, because then you can get gifts too. You can also trade for it, which I would not recommend. That'd be pretty slow. Swamp, is there a way to use swamps for diamonds, or they completely changed it? I think that still works. I never really tried that. Abjur says, rare deep slate ores are all I'm concerned with late game. Yeah, for that I would probably say tunnel bore. Maybe a silk touch quarry. Lapis is the hardest to get. Makes sense, because with the diamonds, you can actually buy the whole diamond set already pre-made from a villager. If you guys went mining, what would you guys mine for? Would you guys actually exclusively mine for diamonds, or would you guys go for like copper, more of like a building material? Ground need shield. Oh, I already showed like the shield plus mending trick a long time ago when mending came out. But the drowned still have attack you, so it's not like the same as Wither Skeleton Farm. Rare. Okay, yeah. Lapis Hardest one. Read that. Heard that diamonds was broken. Maybe I'm wrong. All the gear you can get from villagers, that's true. But most people say they do copper, redstone, go for deep slate variations, diamonds and redstone. Okay. Okay. Just kind of curious because maybe I could do a poll on YouTube or something. Ask people like, if you went mining, what would you go for mining for? Because I really don't know what I would just try to. If you're doing a long-term world, you mostly just likely make a farm for each of these. But I say if you mine like Y level 1 or 0, you should be able to avoid the lava because there's absolutely 0 lava. Well, I guess there's small lava lakes here somewhere. Possibly. Let's go hop in the world again. There's lava springs. Not really a big deal. Okay, we're at Y level 0 right now. The lava, what do you call those down there? Do you call them lava lakes? Not hard to work for the most knowing farm. Just need protection for mending on everything. Yeah, you have to be careful with if you're using shield, because I think if you use a shield you can't eat, right? And your player would eventually die. That's why in my drown farm I use the food to feed the player, because taking damage actually removes hunger, and if you're in a hard difficulty you eventually run out of hunger and then you'll take damage. Damage you take will be faster than what a beacon can regen you. So yeah, I don't really see any lava pools here. I guess lava lakes with lava aquifers, lava pools, lava springs, but I feel like this is a good level of mine. If you were mining at the bottom of the world, like if you're just trying to get diamonds, say you're down here, let's say you're just mining just above the lava lake layer, just 10 blocks above 0, negative 64. Hopper and finding the vein is way faster than a drown farm. But yeah, but it's not long term. Of course, you have like extra, you could just we need this, you need the seed or something. So we're looking at negative 57. You probably just mine above it. Be mining like right here. 52. Or you could also mine at this level and just fill it in. 54. You definitely want to be mining not in the lava. We're looking for one specific ore. It would make sense. Can you farm lapis? Yeah. Yeah, if you want to know how to farm up every item in the game Minecraft, do ! farm. Oh, controller. Okay, my controller died. The problem is, mining at this level, you can still run into probably lava aquifers would be the most annoying thing, which aren't that common. There's the aquifer whip there. But if you mine at this level, I mean, you're pretty much just gonna get this bottom stuff. You can get redstone, iron, diamonds, lapis, gold. Like you definitely get a lot more diamonds here. Redstone, you definitely get a lot more redstone. Lapis is the same. Iron's better. Gold, I'd say gold's similar. Mining at this level here. X says everybody needs a raid farm to have a totem. Fudge says swamps do work for diamonds, just differently. Okay. Fire res strip mines. Way to go. What do you need a fire res for? Do you think you've run into that much lava? If you're looking for, it just says if you're looking for, or you want a big cave so you can see more blocks. That's true, but there's also such thing as no air exposed. Reduced air exposed, reduced air exposed, reduced air exposed. That means you're unlikely to find it inside of a cave. Well, when it breaks, it gives you fire protection. That's true. Still feel like that this level's the best to tell people to mine at. I don't know, I mean, you can tell people mine down here, but diamonds aren't that big a deal anymore, especially with like mending, and then unless you're dying with a lot of sets of diamond, a lot of gear. Like, when you guys, after you guys get like a full set of diamonds or netherite, do you guys ever have to go back for more? Or do you, you just kind of like, you know, keep repairing it? Chances higher to just mine straight or go into caves. You do find caves. Not a bad idea. Just need an extra pick. Those break a lot. Would you make a tropical fish farm? Storage and breeding exiles. I will eventually. Not too high up on my list. That's why we're doing mining right now. I feel like that's more important. Use diamonds as a currency. To get full diamonds, you don't mine anymore. That's what I'm wondering, because maybe it would be nicer just to mine at a level where you can get other stuff too. But I guess it's not a big deal. In the video I could just explain like, hey, if you want diamonds, just mine right above the lava lake. Oh, there's a whatchamacallit. A vein. This is a vein here. Yeah, we'll just mine it with fortune. Oh, because the deep slate ores are also harder to mine, right? Too, because they're deep slate ores. Okay, let's look that up. I think so, because that'd be under breaking. There's your normal ores. Ores are 3. Deep slate ores are 4.5. About 50% harder. They're definitely harder. So that also makes a difference too. If you're mining down low in the ground, you're going to have to be running into more deep slate variations. So this is a good pickaxe, right? It's because you don't have a beak in it. A little bit harder. I guess if you do find one of these, just mine the tough stuff and avoid the... Or just turn on your X-ray. Let's see what X-ray is like in survival. Okay. Ancient debris, netherite is better currency. That's what I thought too. It's like more worth it. I like one of those X-ray hackers. Like, yeah, just, I know there's some stuff over here. Actually, this isn't that big of a... vein. How many I got? I already got a stack, almost a stack and a half. These are worth 9, right? It's not that hard to mine through the deep slate. I guess over time it would start adding up. Just mining the deep slate in general is going to be slower. First, if you're going for copper veins are above what is it? Above 0, so then they're not going to be deep slate. So it might be worth mining copper veins, be a little bit faster. Yeah, for the most part, I got all the ores. There's more down there. Oh, I guess there's a bit more. Can't see those in survival? Where was I? Over here. I guess you can't see it. Oh, there's more over here too. I didn't see that. Oh wow, there's a bunch more. Oh wow, this goes just quite huge. Is this all one vein, or is this a bunch of different ones? There's a lot here. Are these veins gonna always be next to tough blocks? Yeah. Yeah, the iron ones are. And then the copper ones are next to, is it granite? I think. I remember in the video I was talking about the copper ones. I had a really tough time trying to find the copper veins. Overall, there's just so many ores around the player. You know, when you turn this X-ray thing on, you can really see it. I guess the way to find them is look for these raw blocks. But yeah, here's a copper one. It's pretty big. They're also pretty spread out too. Let's see what it looks like in survival. So here's an opening. Hey, King Kea. Does X-ray still count as vanilla in a world? X-ray is a resource pack. Resource packs are technically vanilla. Wouldn't be considered like vanilla survival. But yeah, this is a lot faster mining. But yeah, essentially what you do is just end up kind of following the granite, hoping you find copper. What the heck is the copper? Maybe I ended up actually in a real granite. Geez. Okay. A little bit tougher with the X-ray. There's some copper. Looks like a lot of copper, but then actually finding it's kind of tough. But the mining is fast. I would recommend this. Can we actually see any from here? Oh yeah, you can see it. Oh yeah. Dude, this is like a, I don't know, a little bit nicer pickings. How often are you going to find these? Oh, that's really cool. You actually found that exposed. I feel like that's not something... If you find one of these, go ahead and go for it, but... Like, actually trying to go find these in survival without X-ray? Probably a different story. I probably would recommend cave mining, too. That's probably the most way you're gonna find these. Sam says new light level is good for spawning, but no spawner light level, but not spawner light levels. Depends if you're trying to summon the mobs or you're trying to stop mobs from summoning. Is the support server a Discord server or only sub server? This is open to viewers. I also have a sub server. You can find all the information on my Discord. Breakpoint says, will new debug screen strats or how a biome changes based on position help speedrunners find specific biomes? Yeah, I mean there's some, like if the biome's transitioning to getting hillier, you can avoid that, I guess. I think for the most part you should be able to see kind of far away. I think our conclusion with the veins is if you see them, mine them. But don't exclusively try to find them. This might be part of the veins over here too. Yeah, they are. Okay. Quite a big vein. So we looked at the moss trick. I think the conclusion of moss trick, I think all these tricks will work okay. Like the moss one, you definitely need a big area to start with. Maybe something like this would work. How far down are we? We're 54, so we're really close to, I guess we can see lava lakes there. Not a bad strategy, and then afterwards come in and move all these. Your inventory is gonna fill up. Maybe if you have like a little spot where you dump stuff off as a composter, a little composter setup, so that you can get more bone meal. You're only removing one layer at a time. You do have to be careful of hostile mobs. Turns spawning off. So I exposed all of that. Yeah, I don't know. I think just going through caves might be... I think it's all different. Might be fun, but going through caves would be a little bit nicer. Probably the best is just get night vision. Run through the caves, try to avoid mobs. Maybe water bucket and hopper composter on one side. It's still slow. The water doesn't destroy the moss blocks, right? It just destroys the stuff on top of it. What were you gonna use the water for, to collect stuff? You're an efficient gold farm for 118. Yeah, just use my big main gold farm and bartering farm. I'll use water to collect. I think that would be more annoying, especially in terrain like this. Like you put water down, it's gonna go one direction pretty much. I think all these methods are definitely worth mentioning. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. That's crazy. There's really, if you mind the Verbound world, you just gotta be careful of probably lava aquifers. Mining at this level is definitely gonna be faster. Let's just try. Let's try mining at like level 1, like how I recommended in my other video. There's also, I guess I mentioned this, pretty much everything I'm going to mention in my new video is going to be mentioned in my old video. But yeah, I recommend you can also do the swimming in water aquifers, because there's more exposed, or no longer air exposed. There's actually more ores in these. Night vision, how important is night vision? Probably pretty important. So there's diamonds. I think just because there's so many caves, it's worth going to the caves. Okay, so where's our Y level? Y level 1. Right here. Might run to aquifers. This is Oh, that's such an 8? Oh yeah, because the deep slate goes up pretty high. Is there a way to be able to instantly mine deep slate? Instantly mine deep slate. No, haste doesn't help you. Problem is haste. Putting haste beacon down is kind of difficult. If someone had told you 5 to 7 years ago that Mojang will add raw 4 chunks and copper, will you think it's modded Minecraft? Yeah, I mean back then, anything that was related to copper was definitely modded. You know, there's tin, there was copper back then. Mods. Hey, Mr. Bloop, how goes it? Right now we're talking about different mining strategies. I did do a video 9 months ago about how to mine in 1.18. I think another video would be good. We still can get some deep slate at Y level 7 to we mine at 8. Not a bad tactic. You get a little bit, at least you're moving at the same speed as mining. Do we have any stream mods that can give Mr. Vloop a shout out? I just mine straight ahead. Pickaxes actually. How efficient it. Actually go fast enough. I don't know if there's any way to make it go faster. Maybe speed potion. But you're running to clay. I made it through there. There's a shout out for Mr. Vloop. How much we're checking in on us. Guys don't know who Mr. Vloop is. He is a streamer here on Twitch doing amazing Minecraft builds in survival. Currently he's doing kind of a replication of a town using some lot of cool blocks like terracottas. You guys can check him out with that link there in the chat that goes straight to his channel. You guys can drop him a follow and check him out when he's live. Luke says, thank you, man. No problem. Oh, your hometown. Yeah, he's kind of replicating his hometown. Pretty cool. And if I try to replicate my own hometown, I don't even want to think about that. It's a big undertaking. Is it safe to say rip tunnel bores with all this water around? That's a good point. I think the aquifers might be the biggest thing. Of course, there's the whole flooded caves thing. How did they back up on the flooded caves? 2i be better as it's used for most of your pick. Actually, one is better. Just because for every block you remove, you expose 4. And then if you can like skip a few and then like mine over here. I don't know how big the blobs are. I should get a shovel. So if we're mining at, what level is this again? 8. How does that look on our map? 8 is right here. We're mining at 8 because we're trying to avoid the random deep slate. Which in their image here, they don't even show that deep slate goes that high. They show it down here at 0. They show most of it below 0. Yeah, this isn't quite right. This is more like 0 here, and this is more like 8. Unless this is old world. Yeah, let's go into our single player world. Click says, did you try obtaining bedrock in survival 1.17? No. Your mining speed is faster than crawling. Your mining speed is faster than crawling. I don't think your mining speed is hindered by crawling, is it? Only when you're like... Retro Destroyer says hello. Maybe too high. I think one eye is better just because it exposes. You get more per each exposure. Orograph is a few blocks off. Seems that way. Not sure if it actually is. I mean, I know at least the deep slate part's off. Does using a perimeter maker work in 1.17? Yeah, that should still work. Okay, so we're in a new, this is where I loaded in, I think 1.18 or a candidate. Looking at wide level 7, so yeah, same thing. You can still get random deep slate at 7. You'd have to mine at 8 if you want to completely avoid it. It's kind of up to you. I mean, you can see where's actually solid. Is it 0? 0. So what's... Ooh, yeah. So if we decided to mine just above 0... Come on, there's a normal blocks around here. 2, 1. Nah. So if you mine just above it, you're definitely going to be mining a lot of deep slate, which is going to be slow. Duty says he means that you can mine blocks faster than you can crawl. Yeah, that's why I was mining an extra one to the side each time. Main speed, but you move while crawling is slower. So yeah, you can also take like a speed potion. Full generates till Y 312. So does it mean coal will generate those heights in amplified world? Yeah, I don't really know how amplified works, but I'm sure it probably takes this. It's probably not a big difference between this, because this is where the world's end now. I think just slightly below this. It wouldn't be a big deal for them to extend this. I mean, you could test that. Badlands only, dripstone caves. Oh, I see, they got different things marked. Dripstone caves. Yeah, there's a lot more copper at dripstone caves. Okay, so we're mining at 8. So we get redstone, we get copper. We actually get a decent amount of redstone. Well, redstone's pretty much the same. Copper is a little bit more than actually 0. Chance of finding some veins, that'd be kind of cool. Copper veins. Plenty of iron. Not very much diamonds. Where's... Yeah, it's right between 2. So not very many diamonds. Get some emeralds. Lapis. Bit of coal. I got some gold as well. I think if you're doing some chill mining, just mine at level 8 or whatever. I guess there's one thing that did change in my video, because my video I say mine at level 1 because there's no deep slate. But yeah, here there's clearly some stuff going on. Yeah, let's start a new world. Mining. I think 6 is optimal. Well, you might run into some deep slate. Depends if you want to bother mining that. Load this. Twice as much as more in dripstone, recall correctly. Yeah, but how often are you going to find dripstone cave? I mean, I guess if you're just caving, if you find, like, if you're mining and you find caves, you might as well stop and loot them. But I don't think you're going to be, like, actively looking for them. I guess the advantage to making strips is that you don't have to run into mobs. Probably don't need a whole lot of diamonds though, just 5. Pressure Fortune 3. Yeah, I think every player plays a little bit different. That's what's so hard for me to make a video about, because I don't really know what the general player wants. Are the general player not trying to make farms? Are they just trying to actually get a bunch of items? Are they just trying to get starter gear? Anybody, is there an org chart since they updated? Yeah, this is the newest org chart that came out. Let me pull it up for you. This is the one that came out with 1.18. And it's pretty similar to the one that I showed 9 months ago. I would say like probably mine at level 8, just mine, and then as soon as you find like a cave, and explore the cave and take the ores you want and then go back to mining again. And maybe just try to avoid mobs, don't bother trying to kill them. Is having a top half slab. How do you have a half of a slab? Do you mean a half block or do you mean a slab? Same thing. Does a top slab reduce spawning rates? No. Top slab is like a normal block. This is the top half of it. Cuttlefish. Getting Fortune 3 early does help. Yeah, you definitely want to go Fortune 3. Why is redstone bar graph going into -64? Because it goes, oh, I mean it goes beyond it. I don't know why. I noticed that. I was like, oh, look at that, guys. Redstone goes down into the void. But these lines aren't like perfect. You can see they're slightly off. Here's another one over here. I guess they're all a little bit off. Here's one of the hidden words. It says, what does it say? Hard to read. Something message that you are... Oh no, it's backwards. Message is right here. That message. Hard to see what it says. There's a bunch of hidden messages in here, I think. They kept them all in. Hidden words? Yeah, maybe they removed all the old ones and just left that one in. Is there a mass bedrock breaking method for 1 to 18? You can check my playlist. It has all the different bedrock breaking methods. This is a very secret message that you didn't blank find. Oh, is that what it says? That oh, you're supposed to read this way but backwards. This is very secret message that you didn't just find. Message that you didn't. Yeah, I can't see that word either. Oh, totally. Okay, the word is totally. Hey, you guys must be able to have really good eyes to see that. Oh, depending on how you scroll out, it also looks less blurry sometimes. Like you scroll about right here, it looks a little bit easier to read. Take a screenshot, use something to flip it. That's no fun. Okay, so let's go. I think we kind of figured out the mining thing. I'll probably just talk about different places to mine and stuff like that. Let's go back to the tunnel boring. So if we want a tunnel bore, it also goes back to what do you want? Do you want a tunnel bore for diamonds? We could run the tunnel bore down here. But they're still liquids. Idea behind tunnel boring is that it exposes a decent amount of area. Blast resistance is the same, so it doesn't matter if you're tunnel boring up or down. Were they added in the bundle recipe? No, they want to. You can get a bundle, I think, but not for survival. Because they want to make it better. Let's run the tunnel bar at the very bottom, because that kind of shows that it's possible. Let's put it right above the lava. Kind of forget how far lava goes up to burn stuff. Does lava go this high to burn stuff? Okay, it definitely goes that far. Okay, I think it's safe there. We could build our tunnel bore at this Y level. Be fine. Yeah, you can get the bundles with the rate of. Oh, that one did ignite. Okay, maybe we should go up one higher. We'll put it up here then. That was kind of random. Here, we'll crank up the tick speed. Okay. Good to know. I don't know if bundles even be in 1.19. They said lava the lava pools start at negative 54. Yeah, they start just like how they did in 1.17. 10 blocks above the bottom of the world. It's pretty consistent. What's the best layer for diamonds? Close to lava as possible. But I wouldn't recommend digging in the lava layer. You could try mining in lava. In creative, you can see, or I mean in spectator, you can see really good in lava, but this is what it looks like if you'd be in survival. It look a little bit better than this, so I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I don't think you can do that trick where you can see inside lava. I have night vision too. There's a bedrock. How will affect seed hunters? Depends what you're looking for. Okay, let's build our tunnel bore. We'll send it this direction. See if we run into water. I don't know if there's any water there. Let's put that over there. What do I do with my video? The video I did 9 months ago, for the most part, still works. Okay, we're going to have the materials to build this with. Cobblestone. I'm just building the same tunnel board that I did in the other video. That TNT didn't blow up, it's good. Hello, Steen. A furnace could give a lot of seeds, but I don't know if it's different every seed. Yeah, the whole like seed thing kind of changed, so I suppose it would be a lot of people. A lot of new seeds that can be found and stuff like that. Okay, so I need to have in a wall. Need some slime to shove it forward. Slime to hold it all together. These can go here. We want to butt it. And I'll probably want to make a backup before I do this. Ah, shoot. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's put some more blocks here. You need some ancient debris. Ancient debris. Remember when you could push Crown Obsidian? I guess ancient debris is at the top here, isn't it? There it is. All chunks will remain the same against bedrock patterns are already random in deserts, beach biomes. 1.17. That's because the sand falling would affect it, right? Play on a controller? Yeah, do exclamation mark controller. So let's make a copy of this world. Okay. So, okay, let's throw TNT in there. Oh, that gate changed. That's funny. Okay, and then I want to put in a I want to put in a small engine here. This is just one of those caliper engines or something. Pretty much when you update them, they do something. This is one that I typically build. Okay, so that one in there. Oh, make sure everything else correct. I think I might have messed up some part here. Oh, okay. This might break it. Maybe not. Might need more blocks in here. Let me throw in one more ancient debris. Yeah, spendy. There it goes. Okay, so let's see. This should work the same way as my previous video. Should just barely be able to go. Make yourself a big enough hole to get through. What is a foot controller? A foot controller is a thing that's in the bottom right. I can go up and down, forward, back, side, side, and rotate 2 directions. You can make it do whatever you want to do. An advanced dance mat. I wish it felt like I was dancing, but it doesn't really feel like you're dancing. I mean, not unless you're playing some dancing game. Mega lol. Like a rudder where he moves left, right, up, down. Yeah, I can do 8 different things with it. You got to do more with it. But 8's the easiest. So this looks good. The question is, would you do this rather than actually mining? Blew up some redstone. You do have to mine it before it blows it up too. Like there's redstone there. I mean, the only reason I'm using TNT down here is, I mean, tunnel blowing is fun, but you do have the advantage of being able to actually blow it up more easily than mining it. Oh, it's not in the bottom right? Really? Oh, I guess I didn't turn on here. I'll turn on. Oh, it's loading up. Okay, now you can see it. Up, down, back, forward, right, left, rotate. It's pretty much just sitting on my floor. My feet are sitting on top of it. Yeah, thanks for telling me, Destroyer, that it was missing. So that's what it looks like. It's about like a foot across or something. It just sits underneath your feet, just like you normally have your feet like sitting straight down. You just put it underneath your feet. You can do 8 more things. The really thing I like about the rudder is that you just freed up your hands to do more. You can put like some of the more basic things down there. That you use the controller to move. I use them both. I also got on my controller enough. Is my controller moving? Oh, my controller's not making any images. Is it? No, I don't think it's not making any images. Here, let's see. Yeah, okay, it's not working. If I restart it, should work. Okay, now you can see it moving. That's fine, both of them weren't working. But yeah, now you can see I can actually move with this too. So yeah, you can kind of see how it works. I actually get a screenshot. This is kind of pretty. Does Bedrock generate at negative 59? Was from 64 upwards, so yeah, it should be 69. Who's Gordy? Do exclamation mark Gordy. I really like that cave. Are you testing on your server? No, right now we did our testing on a server earlier. Now we're actually I'm putting some stuff up for the video I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a video about Bedrock, not Bedrock, but mining tactics for Java. But it should also work for Bedrock. Graphy says, it's all so interesting. I was thinking about switching to a stylus and touchpad from a mouse. I really don't have much experience with the touchpad. Stylus. I think as time goes by, there's just gonna be more and more things that make like, you know, interacting with the computer better. The reason why I like using a controller and stuff, because it's so much more relaxing. Like everybody knows like how mouse and keyboard are super non-ergonomical, and even ergonomical keyboards and mouse, which I do have. I have a split keyboard and I also have basic ergonomical. I have a vertical mouse too, but it's like one of those deals. It's like the companies make stuff according to what's easy to make. If the customer doesn't ask for stuff to be ergonomic, they're just gonna give you like whatever they can make it the cheapest and easiest. Making flat keyboards is the way they do it. Think about also changing out my my key layout. You know, instead of using the QWERTY layout, which is really inefficient, maybe use a different one. Mascot of Ray's Works is not you. No, the mascot is never you, right? Like if you think about like a football team, it has a mascot, right? The mascot is some critter that isn't actually playing. Let's say your mascot is a tiger. Like there isn't actually a tiger playing football. Is this overworld deep slate? Yeah. Yeah, where else would you see deep slate? No, this is not the nether. Just because there's tons of lava, it's not the nether. But yeah, this looks like it's working good. Personally, I don't know. Expose this is exposing. You can probably figure how much it's exposing on average. On average, it's moving forward 1 block. And it's exposing 1, 2. Okay, let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. About 20 blocks. So every, is it 4 seconds? If I do it, how fast can I do it? Can I do one like right now? I have to be careful. But yeah, every 4 seconds exposing 20. That doesn't seem too good. If you're mining with the pickaxe, you know, everyone you remove you're exposing 4. So the question is, can you move forward 5 blocks in 4 seconds? Chirpy. Thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. 14 months. Chuppy coming in with a 13-month streak as well. It says, good afternoon, Ray. I really appreciate that. How you been there, Chuppy? Thanks so much for using... I guess it's not Prime, but thanks so much for subbing. If you guys do have an Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, or if you know someone that does have it, make sure you use it up each and every month. It's like giving away free money to any streamer, and you get tons of different perks. So anybody who is a sub with me, I have a whole bunch of different perks you guys can access. You guys can check that out by doing !sub. Peppy is back in it. He gets that cool badge as well. I got the Gordy growing up as a little baby. He has a pacifier. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate the support. Let's put a lot of time into streaming and making these amazing videos. If you guys haven't already seen, I did put out a video earlier today covering small but big changes with 1.18. There is the sub perk link in the chat. That link there will tell you all the different things that you can get perks for. And also want to take this time to thank everybody who hit the follow button. We're really close to 40,000 followers, so if you haven't already hit the follow button just underneath the stream, it doesn't cost you anything. A great way to show your support without having to do much. This looks like it's good. Oh yeah, what was our question again? We want to see if we can mine 5 blocks in 4 seconds. Let's give that a try. Fortune. Well yeah, we'll try here. Oh, there's probably some mobs around here. Yeah. Okay, so let's time this. Use a real time to count off in my head. And so we want a stopwatch and go. Oh, that was only 2 seconds. So in 2 seconds I exposed, well, maybe 2.5 seconds. So I exposed 5 blocks, or there's 4 blocks here. So 4, 8, 12, what, 16, 20? And it's not that bad, like, oh. This can get kind of annoying if you do this. I know people do the water trick. I don't know if I know how to do this. Can't get it. Maybe you need to keep a shovel with you. Let's even go around this. It still feels like you're not. It still feels like you're moving slower than what you can mine, even with deep sleep. You could mine like a little bit like this too. Every so often you could end up exposing extra one. Actually, wait, that exposes up and down too, so that actually exposes quite a bit. Oh, look at that. See guys, we exposed some diamonds. That's not a bad tactic. Speed pot, yeah, I think speed pot would get kind of annoying over time though. I don't know. Yeah, I think the tunnel board maybe is more of a chill kind of thing. It definitely seems that you can mine faster. With this thing only moving 1 block forward, I thought we said we exposed. Well, maybe it exposed in more than 20, because it exposes all the edges, plus it also exposes the front. How would that be calculated? Would he calculate the front too? How fast you can crawl right? Oh. You get stuck on something? How did I get smushed like this? Oh, this piece didn't pull. Oh, this piece blew up. Oh, okay. Okay. How did it blow up? Is it too close? Yeah, so maybe I guess technically you do expose all the surface area here. That might be slightly more efficient. Quite a bit of surface area. Of course, that's like stone cliff blocks. Diamonds are more spread out and low ore patches, so it wouldn't be effective rates of finding a single block. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Either way, you're gonna have to try to find the ore, figure out where the ore is at. Hole's about 5 by 5, all blocks around that, so Groves is about 25 plus 20, so around 45 per TNT. Okay. I'm trying to get back to a deep slate area so we can kind of see how big an area it is. Now we're in tough blocks. Pushed it far right as block 36. it blew it. That was funny. I guess that's why you don't spam it. Ancient debris is kind of expensive. Blew up this block. Oh. Oh, I'm missing the observer here. Ancient debris has high blast resistance. It's like in non-explosive for the most part, unless you're moving as block 36. Hey, we got some diamonds, guys. Noise. 11 of them. Okay, so we're getting into a deep slate area again, so let's see exactly what type of shape it makes. Hey, Supreme Locket. Thanks for the biddy there. Okay, so definitely making a shape. Ooh, some diamonds. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 19. So there's about 20 there. It also exposes this side, which you said is about 5 by 5. You have about 5, yeah, about 5 there, and about 4. 4 and 5, but then we also get these here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about a 5 by 5. So you said 25 and 20. That's 45 blocks in 45 blocks in 4 seconds. But let's try this test again. By blocks. So we do need exposed divided by 5. Eight, 9. We only need to like mine block 9 blocks forward in 4 seconds. Well, quite a distance ago. Okay. I don't know if I can do this. Okay, so that's 4 seconds pretty much. Where did I start though? Did I start one in or? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is 40. Did it? No. Yeah, 10 is 40. 45, so it's unlikely that I can mine as much as that thing. Yep. Let's mark this. Okay. About 4 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. We mined about 40. We exposed about 40 blocks, plus the blocks we actually mined. We mined 10 blocks, so 40, 50? Oh, so we actually got 50 blocks? So it's like almost equal. Dream Locket coming in with 2 more biddies saying you're welcome. Really appreciate support there, guys. Every little bit helps. But like the state of movement, the attribute of the block. Well, blocks, when they move, are block 36. So the game's keeping track of them. And those have low blast resistance. I think this would be similar. You wouldn't have to use up your pick uses. A lot of fascinating things learned today. Plus it's scalable. It is scalable, but it's a lot more, it becomes more work as you scale it. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to add a second one onto this. Well, yeah, it would be kind of annoying. You'd have to, because I mean, we're already pushing 4, 6, pushing 7 blocks. The next one had to be quite a bit over. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more blocks over. So it'd be a pretty big extension. Lucky coming in with 5 more biddies. On the chair said this is cool. So much. Imagine it coming across a random lava water lake. That's true. Like, I mean, if we keep going, we're eventually gonna run into aquifers. There's aquifer up there, but it's not our level. There's some lava up there. These little teeny lava springs aren't so bad. You can plug those up. But if you run with lava underneath you, that's not a problem. Just the lava that kind of flows in. So I guess you would probably want to scale this in order to make it more feasible. But we have been streaming for over 2 hours. So take this time to check my social links there. I got a YouTube channel where I will be doing a video on this new mining method. Also have videos over there about the 1.18 update that briefly kind of summarizes it. Also a video that goes into more detail about all the different changes. A video that explains things that break when you update to 1.18.
Have
100
you watched
biddies.
Mambo Jumbo? He built something like this. He's a professional, and if you can do this, that means you're good at the game.
Supreme Locket coming in with 100 biddies. Talking about Mumbo Jumbo when he built this tunnel board. Yeah, this tunnel board is actually not by me or Mumbo Jumbo. I have it linked in my other video about building or mining. The person who designed this one. But yeah, thank you so much for the 100 videos. I really appreciate that. Also, my YouTube channel is a video about, like I said, things that break in 1.18, as well as a video about cool things you can do with the new dripstone and flush caves. Make sure to check that out. I'll go ahead and put all the links on the screen. There. Also have a Discord, which I'm often in. If you guys ever want to need help with anything in my farms or get updates or anything like that, check out my Discord link there. We are trying to reach 7,000 members, so if you guys could click that and join, I really appreciate that. There's also a link to my Twitter. I do post in real life images over there sometimes. Also updates, stuff like that. Holy Muggers, Dex Maxter coming in with 6 months in advance. Tier 1 sub. What? 6 months in advance? That's insane. That is insane. Thanks so much. Dex Master. Really appreciate that. Make sure to check out all the privileges you get with your sub. But we have been streaming for over 2 hours. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. A lot of people playing Minecraft today. Everybody's getting in the hype. What in the world? Dex Master just coming in with 20 gifted subs? What? What is this, guys? It's 20 gifted subs. What in the world? Dex Master, you're insane. I think that's one of the most gifted subs I've ever seen on my channel. You're definitely the gifting master. Who all got it? We got Evlo got one. Also, XO Creative got one. Rem got one. Heaney, Visual Noise, Alien Officer, GUI, Storm got one. Also, Flex, Tom, Scholar, Edry, Jim got one. Joe, Corey, Slot got one. Chunk got one as well. Miria. Also, so Ballistic got one. And Chemical got one as well. Wow, that is so many insane gift of subs. That's crazy, man. Thanks so much, Dex. I really appreciate that. Crazy. I've never seen so many gifted subs. Everybody who did get a gift of subs gets access to the sub server. We'll be doing Raise Grid pretty soon. I'm just going to finish up the Pro Sky series, and then we'll be doing that. Look forward to a new series on YouTube. And you guys, everybody who's sub can also join in on that. That is insane. We're going to get ready to do a raid. We're going to be raiding none other than Stingin. He's actually playing in 1.18. So we'll see what he thinks about all the new changes and all that good stuff. I think they're going to do a dragon fight pretty soon. So join us as we raid Stingin. He's a longtime friend of mine, always doing something interesting in Minecraft. He has a hardcore world, but now he's playing in 1.18 on only day 4, so we can see his progress. Looks like he's carrying around a turtle in his boat. we'll head over there. Let's see if we get all 88 of you guys to join in the raid. Even if you have to head off and do something else, stick around so we raid as a big party. It's always fun. We get all 80 of you guys join in the raid. As always, when we hop in with a raid, paste in that raid message there, copy it and paste it in. We're still getting notifications about the gifted subs. Really appreciate that, Dexmask, for all of that. Are you guys ready to go raiding? Next stream